Titian is hailed as one of the most influential artists of the Renaissance period. With his mastery of color, composition, and technique, Titian left an indelible mark on the art world. In this video, we will explore the life, achievements, and most important works of this celebrated painter, shedding light on his profound impact and enduring legacy. Titian, born Tiziano Vecellio, came into the world in the late 15th century between 1485 and 1490 in the small town of Pieve di Cadore, nestled amidst the picturesque Dolomite Mountains in the Veneto region of Italy. Little is known about his early life, but it is believed that he was born into a family of modest means. The idyllic surroundings of Pieve di Cadore likely played a role in fostering his love for nature and the vibrant landscapes that would later emerge in his paintings. In pursuit of artistic education, a young, about 10 to 12 years old, Titian left his hometown and journeyed to the vibrant city of Venice. There, he began his apprenticeship under the renowned painter Gentile Bellini, known for his religious and historical works. Titian then had the privilege of training under Gentile's brother, Giovanni Bellini, an esteemed artist recognized for his mastery of color and atmospheric perspective. The influence of the Bellini brothers provided Titian with a strong foundation in painting techniques and exposed him to different artistic styles. Titian spent 5 weeks in Ferrara in 1516, where he painted the tribute money. This is his earliest signed painting, and it was perhaps signed to show he was not a court painter, as well as advertising his name in a prominent court outside Venice and its territories. With his apprenticeship completed, Titian established his own workshop in Venice, marking the beginning of his independent artistic career. The city's thriving artistic community provided him with opportunities for collaboration and exposure to new ideas. One of his significant collaborations was with the painter Giorgione, a partnership that would have a profound impact on Titian's artistic development. Together, they experimented with innovative techniques, particularly in landscape painting, and created works that blurred the lines between myth and reality. Titian's exceptional talent did not go unnoticed, and he quickly garnered recognition from influential patrons, including nobles, wealthy merchants, and even the powerful Doge of Venice. His ability to capture the essence of his subjects, whether in portraits, religious scenes, or mythological narratives, showcased his unique artistic vision and solidified his position as a sought-after painter in Venetian society. As Titian matured as an artist, his style evolved, culminating in what would be known as the Titianesque style. He broke away from the rigid conventions of his predecessors and embraced a more vibrant and dynamic approach to painting. Titian's use of color, particularly his rich and luminous palette, became one of his defining characteristics. He skillfully employed light and shade to create depth and a sense of realism in his works. Drawing inspiration from ancient Greek and Roman art, as well as contemporary artists like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, Titian blended classical themes with his own unique interpretation, resulting in works that were both visually striking and emotionally resonant. During Titian's time, Venice was a bustling hub of artistic and cultural exchange. The city was a center of trade and wealth, attracting patrons who had a keen appreciation for art. This vibrant environment provided an ideal backdrop for Titian's artistic aspirations, offering opportunities for commissions, collaborations, and exposure to diverse artistic influences. Titian's success can be attributed, in part, to the relationships he cultivated with influential figures of his time. He moved effortlessly among the aristocracy, clergy, and intellectuals, establishing connections that propelled his career. His friendship with notable figures such as Pietro Aretino, a renowned writer and critic, further solidified his position in the cultural elite and opened doors to new artistic opportunities. Titian's immense talent and growing reputation attracted the attention of powerful patrons, including royalty and religious institutions. Through their commissions, he had the opportunity to create significant works of art that showcased his technical skill and artistic vision. The support of patrons such as Alfonso d'Este, Duke of Ferrara, and Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor, not only brought financial stability but also elevated Titian's status as a painter of great renown. as Titian's popularity soared, he built a thriving workshop that employed numerous assistants and apprentices. This workshop served as a hub of artistic production, enabling Titian to handle multiple commissions and meet the demands of his patrons. It also allowed him to mentor and train the next generation of painters, contributing to the spread of his artistic influence. Titian's reputation and artistic prowess eventually led to his appointment as the official court painter to the Venetian Republic. This esteemed position not only provided him with financial stability but also bestowed upon him a significant measure of influence and prestige. As court painter, he worked closely with the Venetian government and played a vital role in shaping the artistic and cultural landscape of Venice. Titian's wife, named Cecilia Soldani, hailed from his hometown village of Cadore and was the daughter of a barber. Initially, she served as Titian's housekeeper and mistress for a period of about 5 years when she was a young woman. During this time, she already bore him 2 sons, Pomponio and Orazio. In 1525, when Cecilia fell seriously ill, Titian, desiring to legitimize their children, decided to marry her. Fortunately, Cecilia recovered, and their marriage was a happy one. They also had a daughter who, sadly, passed away in infancy. Tragically, in August 1530, Cecilia passed away, leaving Titian widowed. Subsequently, Titian entered into a second marriage, although little is known about his second wife except that she may have been the mother of his daughter, Lavinia. It is worth mentioning that Titian had another child named Amelia, who was the result of a possible affair, potentially with a housekeeper. Among his children, Orazio held a special place in Titian's heart and eventually became his assistant. This monumental altarpiece created for the Basilica di Santa Maria Gloriosa dei Frari in Venice showcases his command over composition and color. The painting depicts the Virgin Mary ascending into heaven, surrounded by a host of figures. The grandeur and spiritual significance conveyed through dynamic composition and vibrant hues make this work a testament to Titian's mastery of religious themes. Bacchus and Ariadne, commissioned by Alfonso d'Este, the Duke of Ferrara, this mythological masterpiece captures the enchanting moment when the god Bacchus, accompanied by a retinue of followers, encounters the abandoned princess Ariadne on the shore of the island of Naxos. The painting showcases Titian's skill in capturing dynamic movement, lush landscapes, and sumptuous drapery. The vibrant color palette and the evocative narrative make this work a testament to Titian's ability to convey mythological tales with captivating realism. The Venus of Urbino. This iconic painting depicts a reclining nude Venus, an embodiment of idealized beauty. The Venus of Urbino is a testament to Titian's ability to portray sensuality and grace, and it is now in the Galleria degli Uffizi in Florence. The masterful use of light and shade, the intricate details of the fabrics, and the delicate rendering of the figure exemplify Titian's technical brilliance. This work has had a profound influence on later artists and has become an enduring symbol of the idealized female form. The Last Supper, created for the convent of San Giovanni Evangelista in Venice, this monumental painting captures the emotional intensity and dramatic tension of the biblical event. The composition, lighting, and expressions of the disciples reveal Titian's mastery of narrative storytelling. Each figure is imbued with a distinct personality and captures the complex range of emotions present at the Last Supper. Titian's ability to convey human emotion with depth and sensitivity shines through in this masterpiece. Now the painting belongs in the collection of Monastery of San Lorenzo del Escorial. Equestrian portrait of Charles V, created between April and September 1548 while Titian was at the Imperial court of Augsburg. It is a tribute to Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor, following his victory in the April 1547 Battle of Mulberg against the Protestant armies. The portrait was commissioned by Charles's sister, Mary of Austria, Queen of Hungary, with Charles specifying how he wished to be presented. The portrait in part gains its impact by its directness and sense of contained power. The horse's strength seems just in check, and Charles's brilliantly shining armor and the painting's deep reds are reminders of battle and heroism. The meticulous attention to detail, the play of light on the armor, and the confident gaze of the emperor reveal Titian's ability to create compelling and lifelike portraits. This work solidified Titian's reputation as a master portraitist, and it remains a testament to his ability to capture the inner essence of his subjects. The Rape of Europa. Painted in the 1560s. It is in the permanent collection of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum of Boston, Massachusetts. The painting depicts a scene from Ovid's Metamorphoses, where Jupiter, king of the gods, transforms himself into a bull and abducts Europa. Europa climbs on the bull's back in the sea, with a shoreline and mountains in the distance. The painting is oil on canvas. The painting is a superb example of Titian's late style and is in constant motion, befitting the unexpected and violent kidnapping that has just taken place. 3 of Europa's 4 limbs are flailing in a wild panic while her left arm grips the bull's horn, lest she fall into the churning waters. Diana and Actaeon, created by Titian between 1556 and 1559, is widely regarded as one of his most exceptional works. It depicts the dramatic moment when the hunter Actaeon intrudes upon the goddess Diana and her nymphs while they are bathing. Infuriated by this intrusion, Diana decides to transform Actaeon into a stag, ultimately leading to his own hounds pursuing and killing him. Titian later portrayed this scene in his painting The Death of Actaeon, which is housed in the National Gallery. Within the painting, Diana is depicted on the right side. She wears a crown adorned with a crescent moon, and a dark-skinned woman, possibly her servant, provides her cover. The nymphs, in various nude poses, exhibit a range of reactions. In 2008-2009, the National Gallery in London and the National Galleries of Scotland launched a successful campaign to acquire the artwork from the Bridgewater collection, paying £50 million. Consequently, Diana and Actaeon will remain on public display in the United Kingdom and will alternate between the 2 galleries every 5 years. Sacred and Profane Love is an oil painting, probably painted in 1514, early in his career. The painting is presumed to have been commissioned by Niccolò Aurelio, a secretary to the Venetian Council of Ten. The painting depicts 2 women, one dressed in white and the other in dark clothing, sitting on either side of a sarcophagus. The meaning of the painting is not entirely clear, and scholars have debated the identities of the women and the symbolism of the sarcophagus. The painting has been described as a puzzle painting, because a single model is shown both nude and elaborately dressed, blurring the boundary between sacred and profane love. Thanks for watching.